In this video tutorial, we'll be looking at how to use Microsoft Publisher to create visual aids for our presentations. First thing I'd like you to do is go down here to the Start menu, type in Publisher, and then Publisher Program will come up. Go ahead and select it. And it should open up to the File tab up here or to the Home tab. You need to be in the Home tab. Okay, this is much like Microsoft Word, same kind of layout where you have the ribbon up here that shows all the different types of formatting that you can do with the document, and then the menus that have also the different options that you can use to insert certain types of images and clip art and shapes and all that, and then the Home where you can change the different settings for formatting the text and so on. So what we want to do first of all, though, is we want to create our page layout by choosing a certain size that we want and a certain look. For example, do we want it to be a portrait like this, or do we want it to be a landscape view? So to change the view and the size, go to Page Design, up here on the Page Design tab, click Size, and let's say that we want our poster to be a little bit bigger than A4. We want an A3 poster. Okay, so it increases the size a little bit, gives us some more room to put information on. And then, but you can always go back and go to you can choose A4 if that's the size that you would like as well. But we're going to choose A3. And then we're going to go over here to Margins, and I'm going to change the margins to narrow, because I'd like to have as much space as I can to fit information or content onto the visual aid here. I'm going to go up to Orientation. I'm going to choose Landscape. So now you can see that I've created the space that I'm going to include all of my information for my visual aid. Okay, the next thing is to simply go back to Home, and you can see this here. Now what we want to do is start including information. Okay, the first what you can do is really you can go to Insert and draw a text box, or insert a text box, or you can see at Home and you can also draw a text box. And you click on text box up here, and then you draw the text box, and you can start typing in your text. Okay. As you can see, it looks really small right now. And so what I'd want to do is click on this, highlight this text, or click off and click on this box, and I'm going to select change the size of the text to 18. Let's go change the size of the text to 18. Make it a little bit more legible and larger so people can read it. Probably even go bigger than that. Let's try 24, 28, 36. Looks pretty good. All right, and so I can continue. This is a visual aid. Okay, so that's how I can insert some types of text that I would like for my visual aid. Now, visual aids are visual in nature, and so we want to have mostly images that represent what we're talking about in our presentation. So it's simple just to quickly click on Insert, insert a picture, and where you've saved your pictures from online, make sure that you save them in a folder that you have access to on your computer. This is my pictures folder here, and what I'm going to do is select a picture and simply insert it. This is my sample picture file. Let's say we're going to talk about koala bears. So I select the image and insert the image. Okay. All right. So just like as in Word, I can take this image, I can move it around, I can take this text box, I can also move it around where I would like it to be. I can also click on the picture and I can resize it. I want to click and drag to resize it from the corner down here or from any of the corners so it keeps the proportions. If I click right here and I drag, it's going to stretch out my koala and make him look funny. So if I click on the corners here and then I drag and drop the image to make it larger or smaller, then it keeps the proportions and it looks natural. Okay, so then I'm going to rearrange things here to fit how I want them. And so far, That's what I have. Okay. I can also resize a text box. Let's say I want this text to go straight across. And I have the ability to do that. And I can line up the text with the picture. So we have alignment in our visual aid. Let's put this as a visual aid about. Notice the text box turns red. That means that there's more text below, so I'm going to stretch it out. Okay. And then there's that right there. So then I can continue to add or draw text boxes and add more information. But remember, it's visual, and we want to insert as many pictures to represent what we're talking about as possible. Insert pictures. Continue doing that, and move around your different text boxes and pictures, and then you will see, or you will come up with a finished product that looks really good. All right, thank you very much.